Fine here. Welcome to my channel. And today we're going to talk about rebellion. I noticed reading some verses and some stories in the Bible that rebellion is actually something that God uses. You don't believe me? I have examples that I'm going to share with you in a moment. So usually when people rebel, we think that maybe they have power, they're trying to show their personalities and things like that. But sometimes it could be God. There's an example in the Bible, and God made Zedekiah rebel against the king of Babylon because God was not pleased with Zedekiah. So Judah and Jerusalem were sieged because of that. So God can cause somebody to rebel so that he can accomplish his will. Then God used a man called Evil Merodach to restore Joachim, king of Judah, when he was no longer angry. So things can happen and we will not understand because we have human eyes and we see things happening and people rebelling, people acting, behaving weird. But sometimes, somewhere, somehow, it's God who's trying to accomplish something, who's trying to fix some things. And it may look messy, but God is still in the story. So the ways of the Lord are not our ways, definitely not. And all things work for the good of those who love God. So even if you don't understand, even if things are not going well, don't panic. Make sure you just love God and you thrive to please God and love God. Keep loving God. So this is exactly what God does, especially when the season doesn't make sense. When people's actions are definitely confusing. Like, God is up to something when you see that people are mean for no reason. Wickedness is just unjustified. God is up to something. When you did all you had to do. When you did your part and things are still not working, God is up to something. So do not be discouraged. It will make sense. It will end up making sense eventually. It will make sense. It's just very difficult in the moment because you can't get all the pieces of the puzzle together. You don't understand. It doesn't make sense. But God is in the story. Trust God and love God because all things work together for those who love God. Even if you don't know what he's doing, he has the greater picture and he knows what he's doing. All Joseph did was tell his dream to his brothers. And you can see that the brothers reacted very weirdly. It was a bit intense. It was a bit extreme for some people to react like that just because they were told a dream. But God was in that story because at the end of the day, Joseph became a minister of Egypt and was able to save his family. The same people that were acting in a very extreme way and that almost destroyed him. So God is always in the story, especially if you love him. Make sure you keep loving God. And even if you don't understand what's going on, trust in him because he has the greater picture. That's all I wanted to share today. I hope somebody's blessed and I'll see you next time. Until then, take care.